Okay, welcome to Freeze Flow Media. I'm sitting here with Ziggy Darwish, author and fitness guru. How you doing, Ziggy?
Good, buddy.
Nice, nice. So, Ziggy, you've served in the Australian Royal Navy.
Yeah.
You've been a Thai boxer, and you're a fitness guru. And now you've written a book. Where'd you find the time?
Dubai is one of those places where you streamline into a lot of things. So there's always time here. There's always opportunities. So I found the opportunity. I sold my fitness business about 2.5 years ago, Fitness O2, and wrote a book and wrote a screenplay for a movie and shot a movie in that time.
This is your book here, Cut the Crap and Cut the Crap.
Cut the crap and cut the crap. It's basically a motivational slap in the face. Being a trainer, there's so many books out there that, 300-400 pages, no one really understands them, let's be honest.
Yeah.
People want straight to the point, no bullshit. And I just kind of simple read, straight to the point, everything from A to Z to getting the personal trainer to the fitness industry.
Okay. So where did you draw the inspiration from it? Was it from your past in the Navy and the Thai boxing? What's people going to find when they read the book?
It's funny. I actually wrote the book. I pretty much had enough of the fitness industry here because Dubai, the industry here it's getting better and better. When I started out, it was like the wild, wild west. There was no rules, no regulations. You had cowboys coming in claiming to be, something they weren't. Being from Australia, everything needs to be licensed. You need to be registered with the government. You need insurance. You've got to keep up the point system and what have you. And I kind of had a gutty, and I thought. So I started writing, just getting things off my chest. And before I knew it, I'd written a book, not negative, but very positive on questions that everyone asks. So I got my inspiration from a little bit of madness.
A little bit of madness.
Yeah,
That's what we like. We like a little bit of madness on Freeze Flow Media.
You need that.
Yeah, for sure.
A bit of an elbow once in a while and what have you.
Definitely, definitely. So you've been living in Dubai for a while.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how many, 10 years or something?
About 9 years now.
9 years, 9 years. What about Dubai? What would you say that's changed about Dubai, and what have you say that's stayed the same?
Well, I think Dubai is still the same, to be honest. I mean, in 2007, when I moved here, it was in the middle of a boom, and then a year later, it completely crashed. And as we speak now, today, which is, I don't even know the date, it's
22nd of October?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boom is happening again, and it's...
We're on the crest of a... It feels like we're on the crest of a wave
like
again.
2007 again. The place is crazy, and I still think it's the same. They're just building more, and the mentality's still the same, and that's my perspective on Dubai.
So, do you think that your time in Dubai... I want to talk about your movie now, which is... what's the title? It's Bordering...
The movie's called Bordering on Bad Behaviour, starring our leaders Tom Sizemore from Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan, and a whole heap of other movies.
Wow. So, Tom Sizemore, how did you manage to land that?
Well, it's quite easy. When you have the money, you can do anything pretty much.
Okay.
So we got a contact in LA through a casting agency. We told them what we want. We sent them the script. They sent back about 100 people. And
Well, they all came over to Dubai.
No.
Entourage.
No. Skype is amazing. And we thought that Tom would be the best for the part, and we sent him the script. He loved it and signed up, and we shot a movie.
Okay, cool. What's the plot of the movie? What's it about? Okay. Does it center in Dubai, or is it around the region? What are we talking about?
So my movie's quite cheeky. Imagine 3 enemies locked in a room for 6 hours with substance that is illegal in most parts of the world. You could just say Scot, an Irishman, and a Brit that don't like each other. What I've done, being Australian Arabic, my parents are Syrian, but I was born in Australia, did 6 years in the Royal Australian Navy, so I always say I consider myself more Australian than Australians. So I did this movie because there's a lot of hate in the world now, believe it or not, towards Arabs. Let's not get into religion or anything, but there's a lot of misunderstanding. If you come to Dubai, you'll see that most Arab people are pretty cool. They party like everyone else. They women like everyone else. They're just people. So I wrote a movie about, based on myself, an Australian Arab soldier, an Israeli soldier, and an American soldier. And all 3 get locked in a room for 6 hours. So it's a bit fictional. The Australian Arab crosses the Lebanese border into the
Yeah.
Israeli border.
So there's a lot of dialogue going on. Is that
Yeah.
the main thrust of it?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things are said that shouldn't be said, but the moral of the story is why can't we all just get along at the end of the day? And that's what the movie's about. I mean, it's cheeky, it's funny, it pushes boundaries. I mean, we've had a lot of screenings, and one thing everyone has said, they're like, we were not bored for the 90 minutes. It was just like an emotional roller coaster of laughs, cries, tits and bits, and everything along those
Okay,
lines.
good. You said you just had a lot of screenings there.
Private screenings.
Private screenings. Is there going to be a premiere? And where's that going to be?
So at the moment, it's our sale agents will be taking it, fingers crossed. Nothing confirmed yet, to Sundance, Berlin.
Okay.
So we've got someone right now
So that's both Sundance and Berlin.
one of the two, or maybe you'll be entered in both of them. But our
Right,
sales agent will take it, and then there's basically the movie world is quite complicated. But in simple terms, someone picks up your movie and they shop it around until they find a buyer, which is a distributor, and then they pass it on. So we're in that stage right now. So we're hoping by June next year it'll be in cinemas. Hopefully Australia, America, Europe, and if we're lucky, maybe you right in Dubai.
Okay, because there's we talk about here in Dubai, and it's sort of that aspect where here in Dubai you've got Arabs, you've got everybody basically getting together and dealing with these issues that you're sort of talking about. But also there's been a few movies made in Dubai as well. The one that springs to mind is The City of Life.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts of this sort of thing?
I think it was a like for someone living in Dubai, it was great because you could relate to it. You could go, that's Sheikh Zayed Road, or that's that cafe. I thought it was an amazing, awesome movie for a first-time director. The moral of the story was good. Moral of the story. I enjoyed it. I honestly enjoyed it, and he's only going to get better. As a first-time director, he's only going to get better. So I thought he set the benchmark.
Yeah.
But I think there's not enough movies being made in Dubai.
Well, yeah, well, definitely not.
There's no movies.
So you think your movie is going to appeal to a wider audience because it's got
Yes.
it's got these themes running through it, like
we're going to cover the Arabic world. We're going to cover the Jewish world, whether that be America, Europe, Israel, Palestine. It's going to cover America for sure, Australia. So when I wrote it, I thought, how do I get the whole world involved? So I've got every kind of body in there, and it's targeted to everyone.
just a big mix and pot.
Just a big fight,
Nice,
but
nice.
a fun fight. Yeah.
So you mentioned Sundance in Berlin, possibly screening at both of them. What's your expectations there?
To be honest, I have no expectations whatsoever. It's best not to have. I went to Cannes earlier this year, and I did a course there. Met a lot of people through our producer who's from South Africa. The director is from Dubai, through Mudville. Jack Mulder is his name. Very cool cat, first time director. A bunch of us went there and we learnt. You know what I mean? One thing that I learnt in the military is that it doesn't matter how big or strong you are, you've got to get your hands dirty. And Cannes was one of those things where we were basically taught no expectations. Whatever happens from now is completely out of our hands.
Okay, good. So did you shoot the movie here in Dubai?
No,
Where was it shot?
Shot it in Cape Town.
Cape Town. All right, okay. So what you took people from the Cape Town industry, or you take them down there? Or what was?
So, not bashing too much on Dubai, but we couldn't find the people that could do it at a professional level because it's still a very young market here. The film industry here. I mean, here it's more about making money. You know what I mean? It's like charging really high prices for things that you really can't afford. So we made it with the director here. He's got a company, Mudville Productions. They tried it first and they thought, nah, they're South African. So they called their people up to South Africa. We found a production house that has done Hotel Rwanda. Most of the people, from the DOP, they've done at least a minimum of 6 American feature films, Safe House, and the list goes on. So we had everyone on set had been in the trenches before. And it was very well disciplined. It was a hierarchy, and it just worked. It was just clockwork down there.
All right, good. So, what we would like to know. That sounds very exciting. You've got your book out, Cut the Crap. Love the title, by the way. And you've got this movie, which sounds like an amazing project. That's all going to unfold in the next year. But is there anything else on the horizon that we would like to talk about? Or?
I've written another 2 scripts, so...
All right, you're prolific then. This is what's happening.
This is what I want to do. You know, the way it works, it's really simple. If this movie is successful, I get to make more movies for the rest of my life. So it's one of those things where what you really want to do, you know what I mean, it is a very expensive hobby, extremely expensive hobby that people can only dream about, and I'm very lucky, I'm very fortunate, and I thank God every day for it. And the success of this movie determines whether I get a much bigger budget for a completely amazing... the script I've written is called The Lone Nazi.
Okay, Lone Nazi.
The Lone Nazi, and it's just think of The Pianist mixed with Inglourious Bastards, World War II, France. I won't go too much into it, but it's yeah. Really want to shoot that bad boy.
Okay, great. Well, thanks, Ziggy. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thanks, mate.
And we wish you all the best. And with Sundance in Berlin. Cheers. Bye.